Greetings and thank you for connecting with us here at Virtue Speaks. It is our desire to help encourage, inspire, and motivate you to be all that God purposed you for. You're listening to Monday morning's Moment of Motivation. Remember to check us out at virtuespeaks.com. Now for your moment of motivation. Listen to the following quote. Life's challenges are not supposed to paralyze you. They're supposed to help you discover who you are. If I can take the liberty to add to it, it would read, life's challenges not only help you discover who you are, but where you are. Many times, if we are open to the lesson, challenges can teach us how secure or insecure our foundation really is. Remember in Matthew chapter 7 verses 24 through 27, Jesus shared with us the difference between the wise man who built his house on the rock and the foolish man that built his on the sand. Obviously, Jesus was not talking about an actual residence. He was referring to so much more. The house could be our walk with Christ, our finances, our relationships, etc. He went on to tell us that when the storm came, the man whose house was built on the rock could withstand the rain and flood. But of course, the one built on sand was ruined. Many of us have heard that scripture taught since Vacation Bible School, but we shouldn't so easily skip over it. It could really help us check where we are in our lives. Challenges shouldn't paralyze us. They should simply shine a light on our lives. Sometimes what we see may be overwhelming or even discouraging, but we shouldn't be afraid to look. It is only when we face the truth that we can begin to make the necessary changes. Let me point out one more part of that scripture. Have you thought about the fact that the storm did not discriminate? The storm, in other words, the challenges of life, happen to both the wise and foolish man. That means there is no secret formula, no way to protect ourselves from experiencing challenges. They are going to come. Our goal is to make sure we have prepared in such a way that our house isn't destroyed when the storm passes. Because I promise you, the storm will pass. During the economic turmoil that's facing our country at this time, many of us have had to acknowledge that our finances were not up to par for the current storm. The Bible tells us that in times of famine, the people of God should not lack. The reason we should have no lack is that during the time of harvest, we should have been good stewards because of what may come. We shouldn't be depending on a stimulus package from the government to help us. That should simply be surplus to what we already have. I know, most people won't like that, but don't worry, I stepped on my own toes with that one. This week, I encourage you to look at the different areas of your life and ask God to show you what you need to do to ensure you're on a firm foundation. Don't wait for the storm. By then, it may be too late. This is Robin May with your Moment of Motivation. Have a great week.